Hello, and welcome to another update video about Gala. Yeah, Gala is still in this correction and still in the support zone. Has not yet managed to break out of this support zone, which is defined between 1.55 cents, which is the 78.6 retracement level down here, and our 38.2 retracement level at 2.36 cents. Anything in this area, well, any movement in the area could complete this correction, basically. So this price, the price is currently moving in the corrective, in corrective patterns. It's in the support area, and we have these Fibonacci support levels there. And actually, the pullback has done what it needs to do. We have an A wave here in 3 waves. The C wave was a 5-wave move. We have a B wave rally. And the C wave down, I mean, it could technically be complete. It's a bit short for a C wave, but you know, it's still a 5-wave move already. Sometimes a C wave reaches only the 61.8 Fibonacci extension of the A wave. And that's here at 2.15 cents. Normally, however, it would go lower to the 100% extension. That's very common level at 1.78 cents, as mentioned also in the last few videos. I just want to mention that let's assume Bitcoin decides to break higher. It is going to be at least a possibility, and not too unlikely, that Gala is going to follow because it fulfilled minimum requirements. It would look better though with a longer C wave down, so I'm still watching for potentially one more low on the Bitcoin chart as well, by the way. Okay, you know, there's no guarantee we'll get that one more low. That's why we have these support zones where at any point the price can turn around. The thing is, in crypto, these can turn around at an instant. So one day we will wake up and suddenly everything's green, okay? And therefore, it doesn't make sense to, you know, just focus on, let's say, breakouts and everything, because that's often too late. We want to focus on the pullbacks, where the price is likely going to see a reaction to one of these Fibonacci levels. And then from there, typically a low is forming and the rally to the upside continues. But yeah, for now, there is no evidence that a low is in place. I said in previous videos, we can focus on this trend line, at least have that trend line here on the chart. We have 3 touch points, so it's fairly well defined. As long as the price stays below that trend line, of course, the focus has to be on lower. We basically just need to see a first break above the trend line. That is the start. That's going to be the earliest signal that some kind of a low is in place. And then we need to see an impulse. Until an impulse is formed to the upside, we cannot confirm that a low is in place. And that impulse would be part of this C wave rally to the upside. The C wave rally that should take us into the region of round about 6.2 cents and above. This C wave is obviously a 5-wave move, as a C wave always is. So it should be 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, and a 5. As soon as we have this 1-2 setup complete, we can confirm a low formed here. Until then, it could technically just be some kind of a high B wave, a corrective rally, and we'll dip back into the support area later. But that's why we need to see an impulse. And yeah, the support area is clearly defined. Below 1.556 cents, I have no bullish support level left. And absolutely, it's possible to still go lower. Let's take a look at the microstructure here. I mean, as I said, it's technically possible that this C wave is done. I can count 5 waves down. It would be an ending diagonal. Can you see that all of these subwaves are 3-wave structures? But it's possible to say this was a wave 1, this was a wave 2, this was a wave 3, 4, 5. So visually, I've got 5 waves down. Let me just adjust something so we can see it a little bit better. So it's technically possible to say we've got 5 waves down. However, until we see a break above the trend line and then better actually this wave 4 high, they can always extend a little lower. For example, yes, this looks like a 1, this looks like a 2. Yep, this looks like a 3, also an A, B, C structure. The wave 5, of course, I mean, it could extend, right? I mean, yeah, this already could be the wave 5, but the wave 5 looks more like a 5-wave move. That's actually not valid in such a diagonal. So it might be that this wave 5 is extending and it's just an A, B, C. If you're wondering why A, B, C, well, I just explained it. It could be an ending diagonal. And the wave 5 would also be an ABC structure. And the A wave can be a 5-wave move. So basically, but this is where, you know, normally we don't really want to go into that much detail because these micro counts, they change frequently, but there's not much going on. So, you know, let's keep it interesting. Basically, this is what could form here. Yeah, and it, you know, honestly, it could point here towards that 1.78 or even 1.85 cent level. That's my update about Gala. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.